Hi. So, this is me telling you about my day. So, this is like we're on FaceTime, and I think that's good. So, essentially, my day today, I went to school. I'm almost done with school. I'm going to be done next week on Friday. So, that's today, which is crazy. Yesterday, I had a promposal. I got proposed to for the prom I'm going to tomorrow. And I can show you my dress. So, it's green, and I'll go get it. So it's right here. So I'm wearing this dress tomorrow. It's a junior prom, and I'm a senior, so I'm going with my friend. And this is my dress. It's green. It's backless, so I can't like wear a bra or anything. And then it ties. Super shiny and cute. I got it from Windsor. It's an extra small Hunter CD30361. Hunter green. And this is the little tag for if anyone's interested, I can give you more numbers. I don't know if that's even the right number. But yeah. So I just read the tag. Anyway, so drama about my life. I can tell you guys so much. So, well, let's think. Well, for prom, tomorrow I have prom. And there's a pre-prom at my friend's house. And then there is prom, which is until like 9:30. So I don't know what time the pre-prom is. Maybe like 7. So I'm going to get ready. And essentially, I don't know all the people going because this isn't my school. But I have a couple of friends I've known for years that are going, which is good. And 2 of my friends I've known since childhood from my school that are going with other people. My friend's going with her boyfriend. My friend's going with her friend. Perfect. And I'm friends with her too. Whatever. So that's going to be fun. And I'm trying to figure out. I can get into more drama, but let me just talk. So you guys give me some advice if you see this and even if it's after. So I'm thinking about doing my hair. And I'm trying to get away from heat because my hair isn't like gets damaged easily. But I did dye it brown. Now the blonde's coming out again, which I like. Like I kind of like this like color. Like I'll show you. Like I like it. But I am a hater, or I've been a hater of balayage for a while, but I do like it. It's just getting kind of streaky. So I might just dye brown lower because I'm not trying to bleach my hair again, ever. So I might go back on that. But I want like a money piece if my hair's all blonde, but I honestly like it brown. Like I like my face with my actual hair color. But anyways, so tomorrow I'm going to be doing my hair, obviously, to be all ready. And like this is my hair when I just brush it dry and I keep brushing it. And I have like thin like strands of hair that get tangled really easily because my hair is wavy naturally. And like if it in the summer it gets a little like baby curls, you know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to like join the curl community or take anyone's credit because no, but my hair gets a little curly. So yeah, but obviously it's very straight right now because I kept brushing it until it was straight when it was like a little wet. And I know you're not supposed to brush your hair when you're wet, but yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to do my hair and either I'm going to shower and just brush it straight again because it looked like it was curled yesterday after I did that. But yeah, so I think I'm going to do that, or I have this curling wand that my sister taught me how to use. So easy. If anyone wants a tutorial, I can give it to you. Hold it and you just bring this hair that direction, right? All of these hairs go back that direction around the curling wand. And then this one, it goes back like that. And like, if I'm holding the wand here, it's like I'm going to do this and then keep going. And yeah, basically that's it. I could show you with an actual wand if anyone cares. But yeah. And I'm going to do my makeup. Right now I have falsies on. I have clusters. These are like the ones that glue themselves. And I did it yesterday because of the promposal. He called me. He was like, "What's your favorite pizza again?" And I was like, "I know something's up." So anyways, that's what happened. I'm going to brush my hair quickly. But yeah, and the sign he gave me was super cute. It was like, "Juliana, you have a pizza, my heart, prom." And it was in like Italian colors. And I don't know if that was on purpose, but I love it. It's really sweet. And yeah, this is funny. This is really funny. My pizza freaking reeks, okay? I like a mushroom pizza, and I gotta say it's truffle. Look up Luigi Bianco pizza, okay? Okay, it's like black truffle with ricotta cheese, and it reeked, and it was in his car, and his friends were there, and I guess they were like sticking their heads out the window, which I think is like me losing aura, but also the fact he did it is like probably me gaining aura, like if I want to try to make myself feel better, but it's fine. Like I was like that kind of sucks. But anyways, and I kind of had a weird premonition. I always have premonitions, but I take them the wrong way and I forget what's important. And I should have realized it wasn't even a premonition. I probably knew in the back of my head. But I was nervous that I was going to smell for some reason. And I never really smell. So I put on perfume, I put on more deodorant, whatever. I should have realized it's my pizza that smells. What? Anyways, I thought that was crazy. I didn't tell anyone because I didn't want to say, I told people my pizza smelled, but I didn't want to tell them about my like weird thought that I would smell because it kind of comes off weird. But yeah, literally. And I changed my socks too. I'm going to be honest. I was like, I better not smell. But it made no sense. And it was my pizza that smelled so good though. I had 2 slices. I've been ravenous recently. I can't stop eating. And that's good. Whatever. I feel like I've been more self-confident since I've just been being free. I'm trying to pay attention to my body so I'm not stuffing myself once I'm full because that's a problem I have, ADHD. But if you can't tell already by this 5-minute video, but this looks like someone else's hand is on my head. Anyways, I need to stop. That's like so bad. If people from my school see this, I love you guys. Don't bully me. I have no hate in my heart towards any of you. So I hope you know that. Anyways, so what was I talking about? Pizza. I said I have ADHD. For that, food. Okay, so I ate the pizza, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I just have been eating so much since I got back from the Bahamas, which was my senior trip. I also have a lot to say about my senior trip. So I went to the Bahamas, and it was an all-inclusive resort that you pay for. I can't with the hand, it's so funny. But anyways, it's an all-inclusive resort that you pay for, so ahead of time, and it was expensive. I was so excited to go though with all my friends and like see a bunch of people because there was like hundreds of seniors there to talk to, which I thought was fun. And yeah, but the food was all inclusive as well. And I'm a picky eater in general. Sometimes I go straight vegetarian just because I have like sensory issues and I just don't want meat. Like it's not even that deep. Sometimes I just like get that away. Like no hate, I'll respect it, but yeah. And it was kind of cool, the meats that they were doing. They had like a big thing. They were like what is it, carving from? Very cool. And like a lot of options, but it wasn't fully my thing. I just had white rice and mashed potatoes. That's what I had because my stomach was killing me the first day when I was eating like a bunch of the foods. So then I just stuck to what I'm used to. I don't know. I had vegetables. I literally had vegetables once. Besides when we walked down to Baha Mar. Look this up if you want. So Breezes is next door. We walked to Baha Mar on the beach. And Baha Mar is the bougie one. So the people's parents who stay there, they go and like visit their parents, get all the dinners there instead. I saw like a funny TikTok, and it's like the kids that go to the Baha Mar like trip or whatever, the like Bahamas trip, senior trip, and it was this funny guy who like makes reels and yeah, just humorous videos about like teenage experiences and like camp and like all that stuff. So that's kind of the environment I was in because of where I'm from. A lot of people have gone to sleepaway camp and know a lot of people, so it was also with that type of vibe. But anyways, the other thing I ate, we walked to Baha Mar on the beach, and I got this bowl from a truck, and there was a lot of food trucks. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, I got this bowl that was like a taco bowl. It was something like that, or like a salad greens bowl. But I wanted to get I'm forgetting. But anyways, my bowl had corn, beans, I want to say rice, but I don't think it did because then I would have been like, I'm sick of all the rice. But it had greens in it. It had so that was my other thing of like nutrients for the trip. And like I was eating, but I definitely was like needed some more sustenance. So now that I've been back, I've been eating so much. It's been like a week now. I got back Sunday. But yeah, essentially I can't stop eating. If I go downstairs, I can't stop eating. But I'm also dehydrated a little, so I have to make myself drink water before meals. Good life hack, guys. If you are someone who will just eat until your stomach is like hurting and you can't even move, that's what you gotta do. Drink some water. But yeah, now that I've been like at least eating a lot more from then, I feel like so much more energy. And I actually like my skin is getting better in general, so that also helps. Like when my skin is better, my mental health is better. Your skin Oh my gosh, teenagers with acne, I feel for you. I get it. I've had acne ever since I hit puberty, 12 years old. Freaking, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta say, character development, okay? Character development. And sorry, literally nothing you see online. First of all, online, quality is different. No one's recording their pimples on full blast all the time, especially if it's unrelated to their acne. And then if it's unrelated to their acne, every comment is like, you have a pimple, I want to pop it. You should pop that. Oh, this is my skincare routine. All of that, right? And I get it. Sometimes I would want a good skincare routine, but I gotta say, none of them help. What I've done, I went to like an esthetician that my mom is friends with, and I've known since I was younger. She just started doing that, and they gave me a bunch of products, and I did get a facial too, like a while ago, but these products, consistently using them has helped, and also being in the sun for a week helps, because it just does. So yeah, and it's not that I don't have acne, this is also blurring, oh my gosh, excuse me, blurring my face as well, because I have some on my forehead, which is weird, because I usually don't have my forehead, but alizayic acid, oh my gosh, that's what I'm going to put you guys onto. If you have, like, combined skin or whatever, combination skin, so it's, like, could be hormonal, can be just oil, could be bacterial, like, all that stuff, alizayic acid. And a consistent skincare routine, okay? I gotta say, oh my gosh, let me get you guys in on the dermatology scam, okay? Oh my gosh, this is super important to me. If you have acne, listen the frick up. When you wash your face, and I don't know if this is common knowledge, but anyways, wash your face, double cleanse, all that's important. When you wash your face, always go in both directions, like this. Okay, right? And I get it. You're frustrated with your skin. You're mad at it, especially for these kids with acne, right? And I get it. I would be like scrubbing my face. And I know people always say be gentle with your face. There's probably a lot of you that are like, obviously I do. A lot of you, as if many people are watching this. But there's a lot of people out there that are like, I would never scrub my face like that. Not talking to you. If you're someone who's been frustrated with your face, so you're like trying to aggressively rub out the pimples, that's not how it works. Take it from me aggressively, because this is how I have to talk to myself every other day when I do it by accident, because I'm just like, I have a pimple. I'm like scrubbing my face. No. Gentle, back and forth in this direction, right? Wash twice. Moisturize with a good moisturizer. Gotta tell you. And non-comedogenic makeup or whatever, so it doesn't clog your pores, is good to think about sometimes. I have this primer that has like salicylic acid in it or something that is like for blemish control, which is good. But yeah, I would say recommendation. I use water gel moisturizers because they're lighter on my skin. And then if I sweat, if anything, it's not like trapping everything in. And yeah, and always sunscreen. So I've been using sunscreen a lot more, and I think that's also out because I was in the sun, use sunscreen. It's like protecting me, whatever. So yeah, that's in Bahamas. Food, all that good stuff. So when I was in the Bahamas, it was so funny. There was like a lot of like random dramas. So many people. So there was like a stoplight party, which is like kind of sounds crazy. And I think, okay, psychology, guys. I love psychology. So I'm only gonna let myself talk for 2 more minutes. But I love psychology, and I thought this was also interesting. But there's a stoplight party, which means you wear red if you're taken, yellow, orange, whatever, if it's complicated, and green if you're single, right? So this night started off pretty weird. I didn't know what I wanted to wear. I hung out with someone before. Weird vibes, okay? Weird vibes. And then I got kind of like anxious, anything. So me and my friends, we all have to take a bus there, right? So it's like a 15-minute bus ride to these clubs they take us out to every night. And it's all only teenagers there at these venues. So whatever, we go. A bunch of people wearing green, a bunch of people wearing red. A lot of people wearing green when they should be wearing red, and instead cheating with people wearing green. Gotta say that's really messed up. Anyways, my psychology thing is a lot of people were more nervous, and also this was very crowded because new people had arrived, so it was like stacked, and it was super hot, and all of these nights have been hot. But like, anyways, I was gonna say, for psychology, I think our brains were focused, like also had the processing of, this means someone's in a relationship, this means they're single, and also for someone that's single, it makes it a different experience being like, oh, they're single and I'm single and I'm wearing green, whatever. And if you're taken, I think it might be a less overwhelming experience, but it probably depends on how taken you are if you're wearing red, because I don't know. It depends if you're in the type of relationship where you're only attracted to your partner, or if you're one of the like You know what I mean? But anyways, my thing's almost over. But I was going to say, I thought that was really interesting from a psychology perspective, because you could be like, where is the line drawn between like we're in a social situation and can chill out and like everyone's like whatever, or we're just going to interact with each other? Because I think a lot of the other nights were way more fun socially, and that was the least fun socially, because I think our brains were overwhelmed with all of the stimuli, all of the processing of they're wearing green, they're wearing red, this is their face, this is their height, this is a person, and all these people are your age. So it's not like you can brush someone off in your mind when it's like everyone's your age. And I think a lot of, like, at least for me, that's overwhelming. I think it was something I think could be overwhelming to a lot of people, just based on our brains. Not like I was consciously thinking this all the time, but yeah. And also, I kept thinking this guy that I was talking to, whatever, that I knew, was getting with girls everywhere, which was my own, I don't know what was happening with me. I was like, is that him getting with someone immediately in front of me, like all up on the wall, like, pow, pow, pow. I was like, what the hell? How was that even happening up in here? But no, it wasn't. And then he was like sitting all alone. I don't even care. It like wasn't deep. It was just Bahamas lore. Anyways, super fun, super fresh. I'll come back to you guys with another episode if you like this. I could talk for years. And I have so many more things to say. I'm giving myself 4 minutes. Okay, so 4 more minutes. Sorry if I tricked you. So yeah, that was the Bahamas. That was one of the nights. I could tell you guys about all the nights. There were so many things that happened. The first day, so okay, I'll say this, no hate. So there was this tall guy who, this is like a funny joke with my friends now, whatever. So this tall guy, right? I'll set the story straight. First day, I'm at the like little bar area getting a drink, non-alcoholic, of course, and whatever. I'm turned around, and then he walks up and he introduces himself. He's like, "I'm Michael. What's your name?" Oh, whatever. I don't know him. He's like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Juliana." Whatever. And then he was like, "Oh, it's my pleasure." And then had like basic conversation. Everything's gone. We don't talk. Later that night, we talked again, like, briefly at, like, the senior frogs night. It was fun. I was with my friends the whole time. But, yeah, and he was super tall, so I always saw him everywhere. But I wasn't, like, it did not matter. We had one conversation. And then 3 nights later, 2 days later, I talked to him. Another day, he talked to me. And and then I was at the bar alone getting some non-alcoholic drinks for my friends, right? Listen to this. I was at the bar. I hear behind me. I hear my pleasure. Gotta say, I've been seeing this guy talking to every single girl. And I get it. You're like 6'5". You're like 6'7". Like 6'7", whatever. Like you've got that. If I was a guy with that height, I definitely would love to be pulling all the time. But I was like, my pleasure. Get a load of this guy. Get a load of this guy. Are you kidding? Why do you have every single line? It's not even personal to me. It's just like, ooh, like that hurts. Why are you saying the same line to every single girl? But this is a lesson. Listen up, boys. If somehow you got in 18 minutes in, my pleasure, beautiful thing to say. Super, super rizzy, right? I remembered that. It stuck with me. I was like, my pleasure, like, okay, like slay, tall boy, right? Wrong. If that's your future wife, if you see a girl and you're like, I need to make a first impression, like she seems like super nice, like whatever, you say my pleasure. Do not go around saying that to everyone, because it's embarrassing. But anyways, he was nice. He saved my friend and I from falling into a crowd on our last night. But yeah, no hate to him, but I thought that was a funny experience from that trip. Yeah, but now, so I have the little prom tomorrow, and then there's an after party after my friend's house after the, 4-hour prom. So I'm excited to meet his friends, because he has a lot of other friends that I do not know. So I'm kind of nervous, but I actually am a social person. So I am excited. And, I'm also, thinking I'm literally going to college. So, I have so many things to think about, so many things that I don't know, I want to practice my social skills, and I like talking to people. It's just cool. We're social humans. We're social beings. It's not that deep. There's so many things going on in the world to be aware of, so many things like that. But we are, on a person-to-person level, we all have to chill out and just realize we can talk to each other. There's no freaking, crazy animosity to, like, other teens your age you have no problem with. Obviously, I'm not talking about, like, for reasons. I'm just saying everyone's so, like, has so much pressure, social pressure. But yeah, I could talk about psychology for years. Bye, guys. Love you. First episode.